This morning is Saturday. Kinda went to the pool this morning for a few hours, and then we left, went by Sonic and got a slush. I usually just get them on the app if we're out and we want one, because the app on the app you get them for half price. So I got a strawberry slush with lemonade in it, and
I got a blue raspberry slushy with sweet cream and nerds.
So we got that. We ate at the pool. Went ahead and ate while we were at the pool. I didn't take food today. I usually take food when we're there, but I didn't take any today. We just ate there. And now we are headed up to the other house. So about 30-minute drive there, 30-minute drive back. Brent's up here getting ready to mow the yard up here. So he's got 3 acres to mow, and it's possible that it'll have to be mowed twice because we were on vacation for almost 2 weeks, and then when we came back, the lawnmower was messed up, and so he had to put it in the shop, have it fixed. So it's probably going to have to be mowed maybe twice. I don't know, but anyways, kind of are headed up here because I need to look for some of my canning jars. Go ahead and bring down some pickles and salsa, things like that, if we have any left up here. Which I do know we have a few canned items left. And then I need to look for my steam canner because I have a steam canner, so I need to look for that while I'm up here. Sorry, we just went across a railroad crossing, so sorry. Look for that, and I need to grab my sourdough jar. Packing some stuff up. Y'all, I still had tons of stuff up at this house. Tons of stuff. I didn't even remember everything still being up here. But anyway, still had tons of stuff. So I had lots of pint size candy jars. Didn't have a whole lot of quart size. But anyways, we are getting a lot of stuff. I found my steam canner. I found some dill pickles. I don't even think I will have to can any dill pickles. I really don't, so it's a good thing that the cucumbers were not in the other day because I really don't think I'll have to can any. I found some pickle relish, sweet pickle relish, so I may not have to can any of that either. So I may not have to can a whole lot of stuff as far as that. So, you know, I just probably won't, and that's okay. We need to go through this stuff and eat it up before I can anymore. So, therefore, there's a lot of stuff we won't have to can. I also found quite a bit of mild and medium salsa, so I may not have to can any more salsa. I think I will have to can some tomatoes because I didn't find a whole lot of tomatoes, maybe, you know, 4 or 5 jars. So I won't have to, I will have to can some of those. And then, of course, green beans, there was 1 jar, so I'll get a few jars of green beans canned. Not a whole lot, because like I said, we don't eat green beans a whole lot. But anyways, we're taking quite a bit of stuff back with us. Taking quite a bit. And I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm sitting here going, where am I going to put this when I get to the house? So I have no idea. But anyways, we're getting things done. I think Brent's only going to have to mow the yard 1 time. It wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be, so we are thankful for that. But anyways, we're packing some stuff up and moving it out to the other house again. Kind of on our back home, y'all. We stopped at the store on our way home. We went into Kroger and we went into our local grocery store. Picked up a few things. Tomorrow is Father's Day. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow is actually Father's Day. And we're not going to eat out tomorrow. Brent requested that we just grill ribeyes. And so that's what we're going to do. So I had to stop and get some. But y'all, I don't think we have anything to marinate them in. And I forgot to pick up anything. So that's okay. He is still at the other house mowing, so he can just stop by the store and pick up something to marinate them in on his way. But anyways, I'm going to turn the camera around and show y'all what we picked up. Just a few things that I seen when I was in there, and actually I was hungry when I went in the store. A lot of these things you're going to be like, okay, I can tell you were hungry. So anyways, I'll turn the camera around, let you see what we picked up. All right, so we went into Kroger first because that was on our way. They had 24 packs of Coca-Cola on sale for $8.99, so I grabbed Brent some of those. Picked up a gallon of milk. We got some cilantro lime rice, and we picked up some refried beans because we are going to have shrimp tacos for supper tonight. Now, we may or may not use the cilantro lime rice because we also picked up some more at the local grocery store. And I love the salsa verde. It's like my favorite, y'all. I love this stuff. So I picked up some of that. Kyle wanted some cherries. Now, y'all, I love these cherries. This is the only thing I like, only kind of cherries I like. I love these cherries. I do not like cherry flavored anything except for a Jolly Rancher. Don't like cherry pie. Don't like any of that. And I do not like the cherries that are in a jar. But I love these cherries. These cherries are so good. They taste like a plum to me. So good. Picked up some lettuce, and I didn't want to have to deal with it tonight, so with cutting it up. So I just went ahead and grabbed some that was already cut up because we need that for shrimp tacos. Told y'all we were hungry when we were in the store, and oatmeal raisin cookies are my absolute favorite, and these are the soft ones, and so grab those. And as you can tell, Kai and I have already had one. The Cabot cheese is my absolute favorite. Y'all know that, so I grabbed one of those. And grabbed 3 yogurts. The Noosa yogurt is my favorite. I got key lime, blackberry, and raspberry. Now, yes, I have a yogurt maker, but I'm probably going to get rid of it because I don't make yogurt enough. This is my favorite yogurt, and I usually just pick this up. So I know it's a lot healthier to make it at home, but you know what? These are actually pretty good and pretty clean. Kyle wanted this crab, so he got some crab. It's just the imitation crab. We needed pico, so we got mild pico. We needed that for our shrimp tacos. And sometimes the dogs like to have hot dogs, and so got them those for just a treat for tonight for supper. And at the local grocery store, I picked up the ribeyes. Let me turn that around. Got the dogs some pork chops to grill tomorrow when we grill our steaks. We have potatoes. We actually have a box of potatoes that I recently bought from the Amish community, if y'all remember. And we have a 10-pound bag of potatoes also, but I went ahead and grabbed bacon potatoes. They had the croissants on sale, 2 for $3, so I grabbed those. Thought that would be really good with our steaks tomorrow. And Kyle loves this creamy blackened chicken by Zatarain's. So we just saw that and grabbed it. And red beans and rice, saw that and grabbed it. He wanted the white cheddar popcorn seasoning. And then we got the taco rice, so they may have that tonight. I don't like it, but they may have that. And I got some just the regular grits to have. We have the packets of instant grits, but I like to have these whenever I want to cook them overnight in the crock pot, and also because I'm going to make some shrimp and grits, so I needed those. And then y'all, these took me back to my childhood. I used to love these Tom's Nacho Ring chips, and when I saw them, I was like, oh my word, I have not seen these in forever. So I grabbed them. As you can tell, we've already been in them, and Kyle loved them just as much as I do. Also, the combos, pepperoni pizza ones. Y'all, I remember having these back in the day and love these as well. So anyways, we grabbed those. So 2 things that took me back to the past, y'all. So anyways, that is what we picked up. Y'all, these aren't as good as they used to be. Back in the day, these things were so good. They're just not as good as they used to be. Of course, you know, I don't like pizza, but I never thought these tasted like pizza. But they're still okay. I'm still going to eat them, but they just don't taste like they did back in the old days. Well, we have had change of plans for tonight. We're actually going to eat out. We're going to call it in, and Brent's going to pick it up, and we're just going to eat here. It is 6:50, and Brent is just now about probably 10 minutes away, so it'll be 7 o'clock time he gets here. And where we loaded down the vehicles, my vehicle and his, and brought more stuff down to the house. We've got to find a place for all that stuff. So we're just gonna grab food out tonight and not cook. Shrimp tacos wouldn't take long, but that's okay. We'll just save those for y'all, my eyes itching. We'll just save those for another night. So we're actually going to get Chinese tonight. And that way I don't have to worry about cooking. All I have to do is worry about getting all this stuff put away. Yeah, we got a bunch of Chinese tonight. We got fried dumplings, vegetable fried rice. What is that, pork lo mein? Pork lo mein and chicken on stick. And more fried dumplings, dumpling sauce,